Hello and welcome. This is Ken Heaston on air in the evening news, and it's great to be with you this evening. This is pretty exciting because this is a reply to a question or maybe a concern um, that I received from one of my subscribers to the evening news. So we're going to address that tonight. So we'll give a shout out here to Dave Daisy. He is a rep for Watkins Incorporated and has built a pretty big group. And he has a group that has done a lot of work uh, offline and some online, but he's got a lot of people that do sales, direct selling, such as that, booths and trade shows, and creates a lot of volume that way. Um, but he's really transitioning at this point and embracing some things that he can use to build his business and help his team build their business using the internet. And so his concern was that he has a pretty large list because he has advertised for years um, through a co-op in his group. And those leads that have come in have been stored on the team's servers because it was a replicated website that they were using, and they kept track of the subscribers in the list. And Dave had access to them by having the ability to download the emails and the names, but he didn't really have a good way to recontact them. They received the auto responses that came from the team. So what Dave wants to do now is be able to use that big list that he has of subscribers that he's collected for quite a few years, and he wants to be able to use them as a way to contact them on Facebook and also to be able to email them easier. So we're going to cover a couple of different ways that we can work with that tonight, and we'll just use some resources that I have, and we'll go in and take a look at how we might um, be able to contact these people on Facebook and also by email the easy way. So let's get started. All right, now here we are in a blog that I have, and this is actually a an autoresponder that I have that is hosted on my own blog, and I'm going to use it for demonstration purposes because of the fact that Dave Daisy that asked for this training has a way to download all the email addresses and names that has been collected into his team's autoresponder over several years. And you may be able to download a list. If you can do that, then you can follow along with what we're doing here. But how you do that is it's going to differ from one person to another. So I'm just going to demonstrate how I would do that myself by using this list that is on my autoresponder on my blog. So um, however it is that you get your list, this is what you're going to do. I'm going to go in here. I've got quite a few different lists on this one autoresponder, and so I want to get all the subscribers that I have into one list. So I'm going to select all lists, and I'm in export here, and this has got all subscribers checked, um, and we are going to not show the progress. Now this is going to go pretty fast because there's only about last count about 180 subscribers on this list. So yours may be a lot bigger than this. I know Dave's is, but at any rate, we're going to export subscribers. All right, subscribers have been exported, and now we want to download the CSV file. And let's just put this right up on our desktop. Um, so we're going to call this file is going to be subscribers, and it's got designation there, so we'll be able to find it. So let's save. All right. So we've downloaded the file now, and so let's just open it and see what it looks like. This is going to open in Open Office for me. I use that instead of Word, but it's actually going to keep the formatting of Excel. It's actually what it is. So let's open it up, and here is a list. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to get rid of some of these columns. Okay. Um, and I'm going to get rid of everything except the email address. And I would appreciate it if you would not contact these people. Um, this is a list that I promise not to give to other people to sell. And so I would appreciate it if you would not use any of the emails in this list. We're just using it for demonstration purposes here. So now I have this, and I'm going to save this file. It's only email addresses is all it is. And I'll just save it right on my desktop. And um, I'm going to just call it the same thing and just replace that file. Okay. And so now we will keep the current format, and we'll close that file. And let's see if we can find it now on our desktop. And here it is. Okay. Now here's what we're going to do. Let's start by making a Facebook audience out of these people. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Facebook, and now I have set up my ads manager, and it shows up right here in the left column. If you have not set up your ads manager, try here uh, where it says manage ads. It may be in this drop down. If you don't find it there, then just have Facebook open like this and open another tab, and just type in Facebook ad manager. All right. And so now it's going to show you. See, it says Facebook advertising help, or here ad manager. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go up, if you haven't already, you're going to set up your ad manager, and so you can go through that. If you have any trouble with that at all, just go to YouTube. That's the best way, and put in Facebook Ads Manager and find some videos that show you how to set up the Ads Manager. Okay, it's pretty fast and easy to do. I'm going to click on it, and now I'm going to go into my Ads Manager. Now, I've already have some ads running, so yours won't look like this if you haven't ever set it up before. Okay, it's going to be empty. But at any rate, over here on the left-hand column, right here at the bottom, it says audiences. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go audiences, and we are going to create an audience, and we're going to create a custom audience. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a customer list. All right, now in the past I've done this one, upload a file, and we could do that right now. Okay, we could do that with the file that we have, but you can also do the copy and paste, and since I haven't done that one before, we're going to try that. So we're going to click on that, and this says copy and paste your customer list. Copy and paste a list of emails, phone numbers, and whatever you want from a spreadsheet or a text file. So I can copy the columns from a spreadsheet, and if I want to use a text file, they have to be separated by column. So let's just go right in now, and let's open our spreadsheet that we saved that in, and we're just going to keep the format, and we're going to click here on the first one, and we're just going to drag down to the bottom, and we're going to copy all those emails. Woo, right there it is. We actually have 144 in there, it looks like, and we're going to copy, and we're going to paste. All right. And so now we have pasted in this. We have email selected, and we're going to create an audience. We have checked, I agree, the Facebook custom audiences. All right. Terms of service. And now we're going to name this audience as, um, we're going to call it Dave's Demo. All right. And it says it'll take up to 30 minutes for your audience to be ready to use. Okay. And they'll notify you when it's ready. So let's do that. Let's create that audience. And now, um, this is the good part. Facebook has the ability to create an audience called a lookalike audience. And this is an audience based on the audience that I just created. What they do is they take a look at that audience and they go out and they find people who match the same criteria as the people they found in the first audience, and they call it a lookalike audience. Now I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to click done. All right, and here's Dave's demo, and it's not ready. Okay, it's working, but I want to show you this right here. Um, right here, I created this here a while back called an email list. All right, and it's a custom audience. It shows 80 people on it. And then what I did is I created a lookalike audience of the email list by just following those steps. And this audience has 2,483,700 people on it. Okay, so what Facebook is doing is they're taking a look at the audience that I uploaded and saying, oh, okay, I see what those people are like. I see what they like. I see who they are. They're how many men, how many women. Do they have uh, you know, Persian cats or whatever. And then they go out and they say, okay, here is 2 million more people that look just like them. So now I have basically created two audiences. Now, what do I do with these audiences? Well, I run an ad. I run a $5 ad and I send it to this audience, this email list here. And the best way to do that is like we covered last week, showing Mark Harbert's blog, where he does a blog post and then he posts the blog post on his Facebook fan page, and then he runs an ad on the post and runs it right to a list like this of people that already know, like, and trust him. So that's a real good way to stay in front of this uh, crowd. So what you can do is you can create this list and then make a blog post about twice a week is really good. And when you do that, finish your blog post, post it up to your Facebook fan page, and run a $5 or $10 ad out toward this list, and you'll stay in front of these people, and they'll continue to build that know, like, and trust. So that is a way that we will use that list on Facebook. Now, the last thing that we're going to do here is I recommend that everybody really take control of their own subscriber list. So if you are using a replicated website and you have the ability to download the subscribers out of that, then what you can do is go over to Aweber and set up an Aweber account. This costs about $20 a month, and it is so well worth it because of the fact that now you're going to be able to contact your subscribers at the click of a button. So I'm in a screen on my Aweber account right now that where I would import subscribers, and as you can see, it's about the same. You can drag a file right over here, so I could take that file that we just used and just drag it and drop it right in there, or I could copy and paste right here. Now when I do this, I can include names if I like, because if I have that list set up in the messages so that I can include first names is really best, it's good to have them on the list. But at any rate, we're going to go through the process then, the same here as we did on Facebook. Here's the deal with Aweber. They will not let you spam people, okay? So what's going to happen is they're going to let you drop this file in here and add these names, but they're going to require that they get a message sent to them, which is step 5 right here, opt-in message. They're going to require that this message go out and they have the chance to click on the confirmation button and double opt. In other words, they say, yeah, I really do want to be on this list. They're not going to add them to the list unless they opt in. So you're not going to get them all, but the ones that you get really do want to be on your list. And so what you want to do after you drop these names and email addresses in here is you want to create a really good, catchy opt-in message for them, so that they really do want to opt back into your list. And once you get those subscribers here in Aweber on your own account, you can email them at will, and you should email them several times a week with good quality content that will really help them. So that's a couple of ways that you can take advantage of an older list, and or a list that's been collected on your company's replicated website. A word of caution here: do not be tempted to buy some cheap email list on the internet and do either one of these two strategies using that type of information. Um, if you try to do it on Facebook, uh, they will catch you and they will shut your account down. If you try to do it on Aweber, it's the same thing. They will not tolerate it and they will shut your account down. So just don't even go there. Don't try to cut corners, do things that we call black hat techniques. If you really have these subscribers from another place and they really kind of know who you are, then do it. But if it's any other way that comes to your mind to do this that could be questionable, just don't do it. It's not worth it. So this is a couple of ways you can take advantage of subscribers that you have emails to and get them regenerated and seeing who you are again, and looking at your information. So this is Ken Heaston on air in the evening news. It's been really great to be with you this evening, and we will continue this discussion again tomorrow. Have a good evening.